Chris Archer's not a bad guy to have out there.
Yeah, it works out really well. We're lined up pretty good for this series, and it is definitely refreshing to sit on an off day and know that Arch is pitching next day for us.
Can you tell us about your lineup? Did you want to have Cabrera have a couple of days with you?
Yeah, it was just we were contemplating taking him, giving him a day off on Sunday. He really wanted to play, which is fine by us, and then I talked to him after the ball game and said, let's get you off your feet 2 days in a row. It's early. He's played a lot of baseball for us, but we anticipate there's a good chance he'll be in there at some point tonight.
And putting Logan in the 3 spot, was that keeping other guys kind of consistent?
Yeah, that was basically what it was. When we could have, there were plenty of options to do it, but we wanted to keep Suze and Longo and Dez in their spots. And Logan's done a nice job. We really like the at bats he gives against all pitchers and obviously lefties.
What's impressed you the most about Chris and what he's been doing in his last couple of games?
Just the way that he's thrown strikes and been able to use his breaking ball behind in the count. I mean, I think it's obvious he's got to put away slider, but when he can drop it in hitters counts, it makes him pretty dominant.
Him and Jake have pretty good friendship. I guess they spent a lot of their offseason together and worked out together. Do you think that kind of plays into all this, their success they're having right now?
I think it helps, but if you watch all of them as a group, it's a very tight-knit group, even the guys that are injured. But they're constantly talking about baseball. They're constantly talking about pitching. They just, they go about it different ways. But anytime they can sit there and have a conversation about different lineups or different hitters, I think it's beneficial.
Kevin, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you look at this Red Sox offense?
Well, I mean, obviously, potentially can be very potent. They've got some veteran hitters. They've got some new hitters that we don't have the most history with in Hanley and Sandoval, but we know they're good. We're gonna have to pitch well this series.
What are the differences you've seen, or what's been the cause of Souza differences from week 1 to week 2?
I think just kind of getting his timing. If you watch his at-bats leading up to this kind of hot streak, he was just missing some pitches, popping them straight up, and that was kind of a sign like he's getting ready, he's getting close. But, we want him to swing. He's still been selective at swinging the pitches he can handle, but now he's swinging a little earlier in the count and kind of engaging himself in the at-bat earlier.
You like him in that 2-hole, don't you?
Yes, I do. We think that's a big spot for us, and we're trying to keep all of our guys in stable positions.
Mm-hmm.
What have you seen from Logan so far? He's never really had a shot to play on an everyday basis. This could kind of be the year where he makes something happen for him.
Yeah, he seems very consistent. You never hear too much said about his defense, and he's played great defense. I mean, he's turned the double play well. He's come in on balls very well, and then his at bats are very consistent. I think it's just the consistency that he's shown.
Anything new with Drew? Is he going to make a 4th rehab start, Smiley?
Yeah, we're not quite ready to commit on one way or the other. I know after his outing yesterday, he feels really good.
Looks like Big Papi's going to be in the lineup.
Is he?
Expect him to field that thing tonight?
Yeah, you got to factor him constantly. But we like having Arch going up against all of them. I mean, he's obviously David's a big part of what they do over there. But if you go down the entire lineup, they're all pretty good hitters.
You aware of their little war of words that was going on last year between him and Arch?
No, I wasn't. No.